Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute little basket. It's got like a weave effect in the paper there. Really simple to do. It's going to be great for all occasions. Christmas, Halloween, New Year, birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day. You can put all sorts of things in there. It can all change on the way you decorate your papers. I've inked the edges of this one to show the definition of that. You could mat and layer there. So lots of things you can do. Now this video is going to be in inches. I've already done one in centimetres, so take a look at that one if you prefer to work in centimetres. But I'm just going to grab my scoreboard. Now please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you can find out when I'm adding more videos. My channel's all about the know-how and I intend on doing lots and lots of videos for you. So your support would be greatly appreciated. So what we're going to start with is 9 inches by 7.5 inches. Now you could probably change this when you've made a couple and make them bigger or smaller. But what you're going to do is you're going to divide it into thirds. So you're going to be scoring all the way down at 2.5 and all the way down at 5. Okay, so it's just been divided into thirds. So the 7.5 side is now in thirds. We're going to turn it around the other way, and we only need to make, this is going to be thirds as well, and we only need to make 2 more score lines, which is going to be at 3 and at 6. And then it's all down to cutting. But because I don't want to get a cutter out and show you with a cutter in case you haven't got one, I'm going to show you just with scissors. So first of all, we're just going to fold these in so you can see a little bit better. And I've turned it over because I'm going to draw on the lines that I score, because they are meant to be cut lines, but I'm going to score them to show you where they go. But you don't need to do that. So where we've got the 3, 6, 9, we're just going to score at 1 and 2 down to that first line there. So 1 and 2, I'm just going to reinforce that 3 the other way, only because I'm going to draw on it. And because it's raised, it won't let me. And again, it's 7 and 8. So you've got 3 strips of 1 inch and 3 strips of 1 inch and then a 3-inch panel there. And you need to do the same on the bottom. So you're just going to come up those inches just to that score line there. And again on the front, so 1 inch and 2 inch. Just so if you've got those 3 1-inch strips. Oh, I'm just going to reinforce those again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw on here where I'm cutting, because you won't be able to see what I'm doing very well. Don't know why, but cameras just don't seem to pick up score lines very well, no matter what cardstock you use. So these are not going to be straight because this pen doesn't go into the groove. But it's very close. It's close enough for us. So these are all going to be cut lines now. But before I cut them, I've got a little trick for you, which is going to save you a lot of time. Aren't I good to you? So, for those of you that know me, I am a little bit crazy. I'm being very well behaved at the moment because I've only just started my YouTube channel. Oops! YouTube channel. But no doubt some fun will be thrown in due course. So, what I'm going to do is move this board actually, because it does get a bit noisy when I put things onto it. There we go. Whoops, sorry about that. Steady you up. So, we're just going to cut in here on all of these lines now. Now, I've got to show you my top tip. So, we've got these 4 panels here with the lines on. Now, on the ends, on the wrong side of the card. So, if you're using double-sided card, this is going to go onto the inside. We're going to put tape across the bottom of all of these 3 layers. Just spin that around. There and there. So that is going to save me so much time in a minute when I start putting these together. So we're going to just cut down this line, and obviously you'd take more care and they'd be completely straight. And also you would, if you've got one of those scoreboards where you can pop your card into it and just cut, sorry, not scoreboards, cutting boards, you know, like the Fiskus trimmer or any other trimmer, then you can use that and use your inch guide and just do these. To be honest, it doesn't have to be like 100% 1 inch, but the closest you are to it, the nicer it's going to look, really. And we like it to look nice, don't we? So we're just going to cut these. I love how I keep saying we, because I don't think you guys are really helping me that much. You're just watching. I don't know why I say we. I do. I say we. I say okay. Okay? Like so. I think that's another one. You have to pick me up on them. Let me know in the comments. I'll try and cut down on them. Don't want to drive you insane. So, there you go. So, on the strip that we've got, which is 9 inches by 1 inch, I'm just going to put tape on the ends of here as well. And that'll save me some time, because this is the handle. And we're going to be adding the handle at the end. So, now we're going to put it together. You've got this square here, so if you fold one over, that's the right side. So the tab next to it, on any one side, doesn't matter which way you start, I'm going to have to bend that. If you pull that up until it's at the top of that rectangle there and push it down, that's it. That's all you have to do. The other side, do the same thing again. So pull it up until it hits the top and squash it down. That's going to make them really symmetrical, because you could do it by eye if you wanted, but I love symmetry. It's one of my things. Just pop that down. I'm going to use my finger just to put it into place, because it's a little bit awkward for me while I'm trying to show you to the camera. The top one, it still has to go to the top, and it's not going to be straight. If it was straight, it would look like that, but it's not going to be like that. You're going to actually push it down, okay? So you've got to make sure. Did you hear that okay? Oh my, how am I going to stop? Again, this side, pull this one up, take off the one next to it, either side, doesn't matter, and then you just push it up to the top and give it a push down. Same on the other side. You can reinforce this in a minute. To be honest with you, it doesn't need it, but you know, like, I mean, push down all of this. Number 2, middle one, for all you middle children out there. That means nothing, just in the middle. I'm a middle child. And then the top one, just push it down to there. And that one down to there. Oops, missed. Or just peel it off until it's down there. There we go. So, that's it. That's your basket. And then all you've got to do is do your handle. So I like to take a pokey tool, a pair of scissors, just gently tease the card, because this is Hunky Dory card. It's 350 GSM. So it's very, very strong card. I don't know what that is in pounds. Sorry guys. I must get a chart. So you just take off the tape that you put on earlier. If it doesn't come off like that, give it a rub. So where you're going to place this handle, just go below these two here. So anywhere below there, you can go a bit lower if you want to, you can go up higher. You're probably going to cover it with something like a flower, or, you know, one of your stamps, because it just, or even a bow would look really pretty. It just finishes it off really nicely. Got a bit of tape there, just turn it underneath. And there you go. Now, if you attach this with a brad, the handle could swing from side to side. So if you had something awkward in there, it would be easier to get it out. So if you put a flower and then a brad, you know, there you go. Simple as that. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. See you again soon. Thank you. Bye.